Hey there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day reading. Hope you're doing good out there, wherever you're at. Thank you for joining me. We are going to pull from Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck first to see what kind of main message wants to come up. If you need a private reading, also the information's in the description box below. So what do I have? I saw that card. I figured that one might come out. The red and white rose, as well as the drowned king card. Okay. And antimony on the bottom. All right. New energy. First of all, new energy coming because something in your life has, you have allowed to dissolve. This can be like an ego death where we are dropping away any kind of label that has been applied to us. Maybe we're awakening to we really are, and then a lot of the human things in our life kind of fall apart. It can mean that a lot of things in your life are not the same as they used to be, and that's big changes. It can be very emotional. But all in all, this is good, because the red and white rose means that there's new energy flowing through your system. We have what looks to be the Kundalini rising. So the energy that is moving from your pelvic area up to the top of your crown and then back around, joining the feminine and the masculine energies. This is new. This is something it has a creative feel to it, something brand new. So, but it is, the card itself represents a feeling of energy rising that is good energy from whatever it is that has been dissolved. So we'll do day 1, day 2, and day 3. And 9 of Swords on the bottom means you could be in your head a lot. Could be worrying about something. It's kind of it's giving me the same vibe as the Taurus reading was. So you have to be careful where your thoughts lead you when you see the 9 of Swords. Overly worried. It can be the energy of being overly worried. I'm going to take that as an extra card here. The inventor, innovation, imagination, mastermind, inspiring ideas, setting trends. And on the bottom of this deck, you have fortress, fortitude, staying power, ready for anything, and you are unbreakable. Okay, so day 1, I have the 4 of disc. It says power here because it's what you're building upon. You're building your foundation at this time. Materially, spiritually, you're building. And I have the Page of Swords, which it says the activist here. So you could be really like using your own voice to communicate a serious message. So this, if it's not, or news, it can be about news. So this can be about some kind of news coming in regarding your power. Regarding how you see the structure. This can be like very worldly is what I'm picking up on because of how these cards are, because you also have the declaration card saying defiance, reclaiming power. And this is like you speaking about something, and then here it is with the building power, So sovereignty, contract, expressing truth, protesting and challenging the status quo. Very much like the activist card. Then I have 3 with constellation, which is a group or a network of people. I feel like listening to you. There's something here about the power structure, and then also your influence on it. Arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence. in connection with a large amount or quantity. I just really feel like it's saying how you feel about things, how you feel, maybe how you feel about the current power structure, maybe how you feel about wanting to change things. I don't know, but it's giving that feel of activism coming from a place like of strength here, yeah, strength and confidence, but almost like being pushed into a place of having to worry, anxiety. Okay, I feel like I'm put in a certain position. It's worrisome. I don't know what to do. So the one thing you can do is jump into your power, right? Speak your voice and maybe even challenge something here that made you feel this way. This says cruelty here on the card. And I feel like life or in society, something has made you experience the feeling of cruelty. It's brought out this voice in you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a little bit of a different message here than I usually get for the signs. Day 2, 3 of Swords, and the Chariot. That's interesting. This is really interesting energy. Okay, let me see what else. New experience, the tools. Yeah, all right. So in this scene, in this storyline that I have, is of a person who has been through a lot, has lost a lot, has gone through a lot of sorrow, has had to almost try to rebuild themselves up, but is having an issue with the structure. They know, that you are strong, that you're unbreakable, and you have what it takes. But there is an element of rising up, moving forward for a victory, but you've experienced heartbreak on the way. It hasn't just been one thing that's led up to this, obviously. I don't know if you're going through an actual breakup in life or have lost a job or something here where you're having now to use your tools, right? This is a masculine energy here with the tools. Masculinity has what it takes, meaning you have the abilities and you have what it takes to open yourself up to a new experience here. It's like your pain is your power here. Your pain is pushing you forward. Your pain has been your power. And you're transmuting it. You're alchemizing it. The rainbow card on the bottom, behind that fortress card, which is wish granted, serendipity, your patience will pay off. Whew. Virgo. The death card and the queen of disc. I see somebody doing something on their own as far as when it comes to your money, your resources, and taking care of the family. It says the matriarch here, but this is somebody that is really resourceful. They're obviously going through major change and transformation. Can be with a feeling like we're going through a lot of change and transformation with our finances, with our stability. There's closure, there's ending, but more so I see the death card as your major transformation and change. Yeah. And those two cards that are clarifying it are saying, yes, this death card here is your change and transformation. You've been through some painful things here, Virgo, and you're using this Miss Annie Oakley card, crack shot of competent, superior, and precise. It says you are witty, you are impressive, accurate, skilled, and first class. And it is time for the wheel to spin here. This is the wheel of karma. I see this like as you stepping into your dharma, something that is inevitable, your rise. Luck, fortune, divine intervention, blind justice. I just see somebody challenging the status quo and doing a good job. This pearl here is like you are definitely opening up to an experience after you have been through something that was really hard. I want to get some clarification though on this different reading. tell me about the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. What is the news about, or what is this gaining power, reclaiming power about? Your Knight of Cups. So news or information coming in regarding an unexpected offer coming your way. It's genuine. It's something to do, well, with somebody. It's like a cup of love, but it doesn't necessarily have to just be romance. Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. This is somebody that's standing up and advocating for themselves and maybe others too, moving forward in a direction where like you're still having to fight off things, it feels like. But the good news is that maybe along with this opportunity comes a chance to go somewhere where the waters are calmer. Okay, the Six of Swords, we're going from a difficult period in our life to calmer waters. This can mean an actual move and news of this offer or opportunity helping you. I'm wondering if that might have to do, maybe a contract, a partnership, something like that. A relationship or partnership coming in, leading you into a different direction. And maybe we're having to cut ties with somebody. That might be what the Three of Swords is about. Tell me about Three of Swords. Because the Chariot is like travel or movement, patience, temperance, Earth Angel energy. So you have, and Sagittarius is wanting to come. I don't usually talk about signs too much on here, but we do have Temperance and Judgment. I mean, Sagittarius energy, really strong. Patience, because there is going to be, literally from the divine with the Hierophant, something set up here where you will be well on your way. Spirit has a plan, in other words, and this is something that you will be awakened to or enlightened about. Tell me more about the patience and maybe about timing. Tell me about this patience with this sad situation, though. The Hermit and the Page of Wands. This is after you've done some really deep reflection and spent time maybe by yourself to think about things. The Page of Wands is you hearing good news, but it's normally about something new. It will be passion filled, though. It will be something fun for you. I think they're saying that you have spent a lot of time in this Three of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, with a lot of forgiveness in your heart. There might be something about you kind of wanting to, be with yourself for a while, to decide whether you want to take a new opportunity or not. So I see eventually you having a lot of closure here. Oh, with the Nine of wow. Nine of Disc. Seriously, it just gets better. I think you are going somewhere. Eight of Cups on the bottom is you going in a different direction, leaving behind what was hurtful, what did not make you happy anymore. And you have beautiful new opportunities opening up. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, passion and love, big portals that the universe is offering you, where you'll have a lot of reciprocity. It'll be an equal give and take, people working together to help one another. And you should expect with the Nine of Pentacles a big financial payout with this. I think this might be a breakup or you leaving a certain job with that Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. And then we have another Wheel of Fortune. So you have two Wheel of Fortunes here because you're going into a new season and going into something better, a better phase, something that is not full of turmoil or sadness. Yeah, so you should expect a really big win and some big opportunities. I think they're going to be unexpected, and I think it's going to surprise you about how much better something is going to get for you. especially with the Wheel of Fortune showing up here twice too in your reading. So let's pull one of these angel number cards and wrap it up, making it short and sweet. Something good, Virgo, something good. Five, changes, and 777, lucky changes, I think. 5 is about flexibility and it's about adaptability. So when life gets difficult or something is thrown in our way, we take a loss. It's about going in another direction, kind of like with ease, because of saying it's okay. I'm going to adapt to this. I'm going to move in a different direction. Maybe take a divine detour. I'm adaptable. 777 is talking about being in flow when your purpose is flowing through you. And so to remember that every experience you go through is still part of your purpose. And so to stay positive here. It also says to have a peace and calmness in your soul. So there's something here about just having peace with knowing that there is something good coming, good on the horizon, and you have luck coming your way. So that's what I have for you all, and I'm sending you love and light. Bye.